Okay, so in the past 48 hours, I've booked one of my clients 7 sales calls in 48 hours. So this video is just going to be going over how exactly I did that, how you can replicate it. I'm going to be showing you the scripts, the leads, the settings, inboxes, everything. So you can just go take it, replicate it, and use it for yourself and close some motherfucking clients from cold email. Okay, so it's very, very simple, sort of the way we did it. Now, I sort of replicated this process for all of our clients. We did use a little bit of Clay, but by the end of this video, regardless, you're going to know exactly how to do everything. A to Z, how to run a cold email campaign that actually gets results. Okay, so now this was a few of the campaigns, right? So basically, these were made a few days ago. I'm going to go into this one here, which I believe, we launched it on the 2nd of Feb, I believe. And basically you can see here, 2,000 initial leads, 2.4% reply rate, and 7 opportunities. So basically 7 people wanting to book into the calendar. Okay. So first of all, what we did for leads was we targeted companies with 1 to 20 employees. And this was in the e-com niche also. So basically this client provides an SEO service, a Reddit SEO service for e-com brands. It's a pretty unique service, and we could really, replicate that over email. So we scraped 2,000 leads with 1 to 20 employees in the e-com space, and basically hit them with this sequence. Just to sort of show you, now there was a little bit of personalization in here. It's not super critical, or you don't really need all of the personalization, but it definitely does help. So basically, let me get an easier lead to pronounce. All right, subject line is competitor advantage. Hey Sean, your competitors in stuffed pretzels are ranking in Reddit threads that show up on page 1 for buyer keywords. That means when prospects evaluate brands, they're seeing competitor names in helpful conversations. Yours, missing. Made a competitor Reddit analysis for Landy's Candies. Want me to share it now? Obviously, this is their company, or this is their product name, but it is that's a bit weird, a bit of a weird product. But anyway, we move. Want me to share it? Thanks. And then the subject line, or the signature. Sorry. So once you do that, honestly, it is there's a bit of personalization in it. You don't need it, but it definitely does help. Okay, it definitely does help. Now let me get a different example up for you. So, morning, Alyssa. Your competitors in fashion apparel are ranking in Reddit threads that show up on page 1 for buyer keywords. So basically, your competitors in, if you have competitors, let's say I'm Nike, I'll say something like, your competitors in fashion apparel are ranking in Reddit threads that show up on page 1 for buyer keywords. So basically bringing them a problem, you have this problem. Your competitors are ranking higher than you. This is a problem. Okay. And what that problem means, that means when prospects, blah, 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 you're missing out on sales. Made a competitor Reddit analysis for High Sport, their company name. So basically we made a report for you. Do you want to see it? And that books a call. They jump on the call, they see the report, and they fucking close. It's just as simple as that. Okay, now in the second campaign, they're all pretty similar. But in the second campaign, it was basically 20 to 40 employees. So let me sort of just read it out. Morning, Anne. Most dance programs, brands. All right, actually, let me change that. That's a bit confusing. Yeah, exactly. So missing T channel as the subject line. Hi, Nishal. Most T brands with 20 to 40 employees are focusing on Facebook and email campaigns, but overlooking the channel where 35% plus of buyers verify before converting, Reddit. When prospects Google Tea Reddit or Nepal Tea Collective PVC reviews Reddit, what appears, if you're not there, rivals are converting those searchers. Put together a Reddit channel, blah, 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 audit, etc. Can I send that over? So basically what we're doing here is we're saying that most brands, do this, where they should be doing this, which is Reddit, which is, conveniently what we sell, what our client sells. And then basically showing them, when people Google, T Reddit, whatever, their competitors will show up. And therefore, if they're not showing up and their competitors are, they're losing out in sales. All right. Put together, a free audit. Yeah. Boom. Another book call. Actually, in this one, I think we booked like 2. So 700 emails sent, 3 opportunities, 3 positive replies. We have about 40% booking rate, I believe. So yeah, we're booking a lot of calls. Most recent one, Ecom health and wellness. This actually wasn't filtered by employee size, but it was filtered by niche. So health and wellness niche. Morning Betty. Let me select a different lead. Morning Scott. Customers researching health and wellness consistently check Reddit before purchasing. They're actively searching ArcPoint Labs reviews and health and wellness Reddit reviews. ArcPoint Labs is their company name. Right now, you have no control over those conversion conversations. Competitors and skeptics fill that gap instead. We create authentic Reddit presence. We create an authentic Reddit presence that show up on page 1 for health and wellness trust keywords. Should I show what currently ranks for you? Right. Again, giving away some free value, making them aware of their problem, making them even more aware, basically explaining that right now you have no control over it. So basically you're helpless, you have no control over it. And then basically the problem is we create Reddit presence that show up on page 1. Boom, done. And that campaign done very, very well. So we did script these leads from store leads. Let's give you a bit more context. 1,000 emails in here, 6 positive replies. I believe there was 3 book calls from this. So everything's obviously working insanely well. Now the email accounts, we're getting those from Frostmailer, and obviously the replies that we're getting, they speak for ourselves. They speak for themselves. We're booking a lot of different calls, or a lot of calls in. So we have good deliverability. First of all, the scripts are good, and the leads are high quality. So it's very easy to win once you have all of that. Now, if you do want stuff like this, basically results like this in 48 hours, 7 book calls in 48 hours. If you want the headache of looking at your calendar and saying, fuck man, I got 7 calls today, hit me up. I'm gonna leave a calendar link in the description. So book in if you want to start booking calls with cold email. Book a call with me. Even if you don't, let's chat. I can help you out with something regarding cold email. So I'm gonna leave my calendar link in the description. Book a call. If not, no worries. I don't really care. My calendar is fucking packed all day, every day. Basically, I've back-to-back calls all day. Back-to-back calls on Monday. Yesterday, I actually blocked out my calendar. Yeah. For now, that's going to be it. And I have to jump to a call now, actually, because I'm so good at cold emails. So book in a call, get a slot in, and yeah, let's run it up.